me home. Today I'm going to share with you how I make homemade granola cereal. So pull up a chair and let's get started. Okay, in my saucepan here I have put a half a cup of water and I have a half a cup of coconut oil. We're going to stick right in there. And about a half a cup of maple syrup. I love using maple syrup as a sweetener, and of course I love the flavor. And then we're going to put 2 tablespoons of honey. I love using recipes that I can get away from the refined sugars and use more natural sweeteners. It's just so much healthier. Okay, I am going to stick this on the stove and let that coconut oil melt and everything kind of blend, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, next we are going to put our oats in here. I am using old-fashioned oats or rolled oats. You can use quick oats or a combination, but you'll want 4 cups of oats. And then I have a tablespoon of cinnamon. We like a lot of cinnamon, so you can adjust that if you aren't fond of the cinnamon taste. Use maybe a teaspoon. But we have 1 tablespoon of cinnamon and a half a teaspoon of salt. And we're just going to stick that in there. And let's check on what's happening on the stove. Okay, our coconut oil is just about melted. Now with this granola recipe, there are things that you can do to change it up. You can substitute some of the oats for Rice Krispies. It gives it a nice little crunch. Or you could add in some nuts or coconut flakes. After it's done baking, I like to put in some dried cranberries. You could try raisins. There are all kinds of ways that you can use granola. We like it with just milk, or I like to take it with yogurt and peaches or bananas. It's really good that way. It's kind of like a little parfait. So there are lots of ways that you can use granola, and it's pretty cost efficient to make if you're looking for something healthy and frugal for your family. This would be a great option to try, and it's not hard. It's pretty forgiving and pretty easy. So, okay, this is melted. Let's get over and add it to our oats. Okay, you're just going to add it in. I always like to scrape my bowls. You pay for those good ingredients. I don't want to waste them. And then you're just going to stir this until it's well incorporated. Just keep working it in. This granola stores really well, so it makes a great fix-ahead breakfast or breakfast on the go. Okay, that's pretty good. It's pretty well wetted down there. So we'll do the next step here. Okay, so I have taken my cookie sheet and I use parchment paper. It just keeps the cookie sheet cleaner, and I like it better. If I don't have to scrub a pan, that's all the better. So this is kind of an optional thing because it will work on just a regular cookie sheet. And then I just take the granola and we just spread it out on here. Just kind of make a nice little layer. Okay, I am going to bake this at 330 for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to stir it. If you let it go much longer than that, it tends to start to burn around the edges, and I don't want that. So I will bake it for about 10 minutes, and then I will stir it, and then I'll bake it for about another 10 minutes. So depending on whether you want it really chewy or a little crunchy, just adjust your time. Okay, let's get this thing in and get some granola made and make the house smell good.